Yeah, hello everyone. So today we are going to extend our further knowledge on Informatica MDM Cloud SaaS. So today topic we are going to drill down in the REST API. So in the REST API we had total 4 to 5 sessions. So in today's session basically we'll focus mostly on the search complex examples. So if you would like to do the searching, similar like if we remember our select statement in SQL. So there are multiple type of select statement, right? In general, we just write select column name, column 2, column 3 from table name. So this is a very simple select statement. But once we write like select column 1, column 2 from this table, inner join this table on this and all. So that becomes little complicated, complex kind of search, right? And also we need to apply filter and all. So the similar thing here also we can achieve through the REST API. We can write the complex SQL where we can have filters, where we can have a kind of linking between the two business entity. So these all things we will see in today's session. And through that, we will have a confidence that in MDM SaaS, as we know that we don't have database access because everything is stored on the MongoDB in the backend. So we don't have any DB access like whatever we had in the on-premises. Like in on-premises, we used to have a DB access. And we used to write select a statement on the backend tables, and we used to see all data in the tables, right? But here we don't have those facility. So only we can get that kind of feature through this REST API. We cannot get the complete feature, but we can get a bit of the feature through this REST API. We can do the select, we can do match, merge, many things we can do manually with the help of this REST API. So let's try to deep dive in the more details. So together with me, I have Pratiksha and Dhirendra. So they will try to help us to explain more details about this topic. So let's go to Pratiksha. Pratiksha is to you.
Thank you, sir. I'll just share the screen. Yes, so the agenda is REST API discussion for the search API with complex example. So here, first, we have the first step that we do is we have to import the package, and like this, we click on the import, and whatever package we have to import that. So here we have new collection, the public API Postman rollout. Then we have, after importing the package, we have to go to login version v3. We have two versions, v1 and v3. So for this example, we are using the v3. Then we have the URL and username and password. So for login, we have the URL and username and password. For the URL, we have to edit the URL like we have seen in previous slides, like previous discussion. So we have to edit the URL, and we have username and password. So after login request, we get the session ID. So after every 30 minutes, we have to renew, the session ID gets renewed. So we have to log in again. So this is what it says is that it's valid for 30 minutes, and if it is expired, then we have to regenerate it again by going to login v3 again. So this is some small screenshot that is showing the collection basically. So we get session ID after login. So this is the highlighted part is the session ID. We have to save it, and it's valid for 30 minutes. We also have to modify the base API URL like we have discussed before. This is a base API URL. So we have to edit some factors, like we have to remove SAS, and then usw1.dmp also we have to edit. So we have to here modify usw1.dmp as usw1-mdm. So like that we have to edit the URL. And here we have some examples that are given. So if we so case one is if we want to search records from out of box business entity, then these two URLs are there that we can use any URL. Like for example, if we use the second URL for search, Then in the body we can use this, like it is predefined, like in this format only we have to write. So we can use this kind of body, and we have like C360 dot some out of box entity. Search is star, like multiple records, and maximum records are 10. So multiple records that you can get is like you can search is for 10 records. Now we have second example, search API case 2. So this is for manually create business entity. Earlier was for out of box business entity. So same here, we have predefined like body. We can write this in the body, and then we can get the result out, like output out of it. So here employee 2 is the manually created entity, and search is star. So multiple records. So maximum records can be searched as 10 records. Now we have the case 3. So here we have search, like you can search the record from out of box entity, and then you can apply filter over it, like filter over the searched records. So how do we do it? So this is also like predefined, like how we have to do it. So see 360% dot full name. So here the entity dot full name, this should be defined as searchable in business 360. So this is something that we have to search. So it is defined as searchable in business 360. So basically all these columns, full name, last name, and etc., what we are searching, so they have to be defined as searchable, like searchable columns in business 360. Then person, and then attribute. So we can only pass set of columns for filter defined by Informatica. Like there are columns that we can search, like city, like this is the format we have to write. And if we don't write this format, then we'll get the error in the Postman search API. So these are some format for sorting, and this is the format we have to follow. Then for organization entity, like here we have entity type C360 dot organization. Then search we give star, and maximum records 10. So we can give maximum records like any, but maximum records, the maximum value that we can give is 10, not more than 10. So this is how we write the body, and this format we have to give in the body when we write the search API. So internal ID is in this format. So like we have discussed the entity type employee 2. Employee 2 is manually created entity, and search we give star, and maximum records we give 10. Now the search API case 3. What is case 3? So case 3 is like we search from out of box entity, and we apply the filter. So out of box entity we have already discussed. Now we see that how do we apply filter on searched records. So like we have already discussed this. So entity type here is C360 dot person. This is the entity type. Fields that we want to use, like searchable fields, is C360 dot full name star. And now over this we have to apply filter. So it would search records over the top content, and then it would apply whatever output we get. The filter would be applied over the content that we have written over here. So filters, then filter, then comparator operator that it has used as equals. So here, like we have seen in the example, that comparator operator that it is using is equals. So field name is, see, like we are taking city, like we have to write in this format, postal address dot city, and field value it can be anything, so star. So here we have like we have been given two examples. One is for the contains, and one is for the equals. So what is the difference over here is, contains means that the field can have a particular value that we are looking for. And like full name is Isha Kumar Malhotra, right? And so if we are looking in the full name, if we are looking for particular value like Malhotra, and we are using contains here, so it will get this particular value, and then it would apply filter based on the city the particular person is actually located in. So it would apply the filter on that and we'll get the value. So here we have got zero results because the city wouldn't be like, it wouldn't have the city that the particular search wants to apply on. Now second is equals. So equals here is that the filter basically acts on the result that we are getting from this particular business entity. So whatever result we are getting, it should actually equals, like actually match the particular value. So here we have got hits as 1, output as 1. That means the filter is actually matched on the value that we are getting from the above entity. So this is the small difference between contains and equals.